Tragic goodbye. Amy Roloff's death leaves Matt heartbroken in Little People, Big World. Hello, welcome back. USA series spoiler update, please subscribe now. The early morning stillness of Hillsborough was shattered by heartbreaking news that would soon ripple across the nation. At 6:45 a.m., reports confirmed that Amy Roloff, beloved matriarch of the Roloff family and star of TLC's Little People, Big World, had tragically passed away. For nearly 2 decades, Amy had been the heartbeat of the show. Fans watched her raise her children, navigate a marriage that ended after nearly 30 years, remarry to Chris Marek, and redefine herself in the second half of her life. Her sudden death sent shockwaves through the Roloff family and left her ex-husband, Matt Roloff, in visible despair. Those close to the Roloffs revealed that Matt, who once shared a long and complicated history with Amy, was left sitting alone inside his farmhouse, weeping as he struggled to process the devastating news. He may have moved on, but Amy was still the mother of his kids, the person who built so much of their world together, a family insider explained. Her passing broke him in ways he didn't expect. A legacy of strength. Amy Roloff was more than just a reality TV star. Born with achondroplasia, a form of dwarfism, she carried herself with resilience and determination that inspired millions. From her career as a motivational speaker to her cookbook and charity work, Amy embodied perseverance. Her farmhouse kitchen became iconic on TLC, a place where laughter, family debates, and tough conversations unfolded. Fans adored her authenticity, the way she cried when her children struggled, the joy she expressed in her garden, the warmth she carried when grandchildren came to visit. Her second act in life, marrying real estate agent Chris Marek in 2021, gave viewers hope that love could bloom even after heartbreak. Amy always had the spark, Chris once said. She saw joy in the little things. The final days. According to sources close to the family, Amy had been feeling unwell in the days leading up to her passing. Though her exact cause of death has not been publicly confirmed, insiders said she suffered a sudden medical emergency at her Hillsborough home. Paramedics arrived quickly, but despite their efforts, Amy could not be revived. The Roloff children, Zach, Jeremy, Molly, and Jacob, were notified immediately. Each reacted with a mix of disbelief and sorrow, rushing to be with one another in their time of grief. "It feels like the center of our family is gone," Zach reportedly told a friend. Matt's quiet grief. Though Amy and Matt divorced in 2016, they shared nearly 3 decades of history together. They raised 4 children, built Roloff Farms into a cultural landmark, and together became household names. Matt, now living with longtime partner Karen Chandler, was described as devastated by Amy's death. Witnesses said he was seen sitting alone on the porch of Roloff Farms, quietly crying into his hands. For years, Matt and Amy's relationship had been portrayed on television as complicated, filled with arguments, misunderstandings, but also undeniable love and respect. Her death reopened wounds and forced Matt to reflect on their shared journey. He kept saying, "I should have said more. I should have done more," a close friend revealed. Family reactions. The Roloff children released a joint statement to the media. "Our mom, Amy Roloff, was the most loving, strong, and inspiring woman we could have ever asked for. She showed us resilience, taught us compassion, and gave us a home full of love. Her passing is a tragedy we cannot fully grasp. We ask for privacy as we grieve the loss of our mother, grandmother, and friend." Fans around the world responded immediately, flooding social media with tributes, memories, and condolences. Jeremy Roloff posted a photo of his mother holding his daughter Ember, writing, "Heaven gained an angel. We lost our rock." Zach, who had often clashed with both parents over the farm's future, admitted through tears during a phone interview, "We didn't always see eye to eye, but she was my mom. And I loved her." Jacob, the youngest Roloff, shared a simple message, "Rest in peace, Mom. Thank you for everything." Molly, the most private of the Roloff siblings, released a handwritten note to fans. "Her love shaped me. Her laughter stays with me." Chris Marek's heartbreak. For Chris Marek, Amy's second husband. The loss was deeply personal. Their marriage, though just a few years old, had blossomed into a beautiful partnership. Chris was said to be inconsolable, leaning on friends and family as he grappled with losing his wife so suddenly. He adored Amy, said one family friend. She brought him joy, and he brought her stability. They had so many plans, road trips, more time with the grandkids. It's cruel that it ended this way. Fans in mourning. Across social media, hashtags like RIP Amy Roloff and Little People Big World trended worldwide. Fans shared clips from the show, Amy baking cookies, celebrating birthdays, and delivering heartfelt advice to her children. She wasn't just on our TVs, one fan wrote. She was in our homes, part of our lives. Viewers who grew up with the Roloff family felt as though they had lost one of their own. TLC, the network behind Little People, Big World, released a statement praising Amy as a remarkable woman whose story touched millions. She will be deeply missed. Matt's public statement. After 2 days of silence, Matt Roloff finally broke his grief with a public message. Amy was more than my former wife. She was the mother of my children, the grandmother of my grandchildren, and the heart of our family for so many years. We had our differences, but I never stopped respecting and caring for her. Her passing leaves a hole in my heart that can never be filled. He ended with a note to fans. Please keep our family in your prayers. Remembering Amy's legacy. Amy's legacy stretches beyond reality television. Through her motivational speaking, Amy Roloff Charity Foundation, and her books, she inspired countless people with disabilities to live boldly. Her message was simple: embrace who you are, live with gratitude, and never stop fighting for joy. Former LPBW producer Chris Cardamone recalled, Amy wasn't just a star of the show. She was the soul. She reminded us that the ordinary moments are what matter most. A final goodbye. Plans for Amy's memorial service are underway, with the Roloff family expected to gather at Roloff Farms for a private ceremony. Fans are anticipating a larger public tribute that may later be filmed as a farewell special by TLC. The Roloff children, still reeling, have expressed hope that their mother's passing will heal old wounds between them. Mom wouldn't want us divided, Zach said. As Matt Roloff sat quietly on the porch of the farm he once shared with Amy, the fields stretched endlessly before him. Life would go on, pumpkins would grow, grandchildren would laugh, cameras might roll again, but without Amy, everything felt different. Her laughter would no longer echo in the farmhouse kitchen. Her voice would no longer guide the family through storms. But her spirit, as everyone agreed, would never leave.